if something like that started happening, and you would be you would risk danger.
More danger than taking them head on?
No, but I don't know if you are going to realize that they are there when they show up first.
Oh no, it's like, I understand that there's a little bit of player knowledge in metagaming there. And I don't think Krevist is smart enough to do that.
My character is smart enough to prepare.
Yeah,
And if we fight more things, I can make us some ghost touch weapons, because we know there are wraiths already.
Yeah, you do know about the wraiths that are there.
So I'll see if I can make ghost touch weapons with my my dagger.
At least I know my axe is magical.
Now the wraiths are nasty. We got lucky because I was able to automatically just put ghost touch on my weapon. So I was able to hit it without the mischance at all, so we were okay there. When I did this myself, me and Antonio did. So I just basically charged it and one-shot the thing. But this is one of the fights that DMs talk about. This is a player killer if the players aren't careful. I don't think the boss battle in the first trial is that difficult. It was really annoying, but it wasn't like, oh god, oh god, oh god. So I think you guys will be okay there. Third one's not too big, but the final fight, it's a freaking doozy.
We'll see
A
how it
good
goes.
It's the other really, really big TBK of the adventure path.
As I said, I have my backup character ready if things go bad. And I've already cleared it with you.
Be preparing for your death.
No, I think you guys will be able to handle it, but we're going to be starting to move. The K gloves are starting to come off. You're going to start facing some things that are going to be actually pretty strong and dangerous.
Oh, I'm doomed.
I probably am too.
My character's already proven to be inefficient. I'm basically going to be casting invisible and hiding through all combats from now on.
Just checking, Gunford, you get a bonus if your mount charges, don't you?
Yes.
Does my teleport to target count as charge?
No.
But you charging counts as a charge.
Yeah, but when I do the teleport to target, I also deal rack damage. As
Oh,
I literally burst out of them.
That teleport, yes.
See, with my ability, what we could do is you could teleport, I could charge, and then move you away.
Hey, he's my mount.
Once I gain one more size level, I'm big enough for everyone.
And then
Ooh.
I will make... Wait, when do you gain your next size level?
When you give me an item that gives me a size increase.
Well, I was going to get the enlarge person spell next. At level 6.
Basically, once I have a permanent enlarged person on me, I'm going to convert the carriage to a backpack.
That would be kind of funny.
because that way it's all contained on me, and like already my carry capacity is so large that I don't even need to really worry about it.
Just don't drop us. I'm allergic to falling. From great heights.
I won't hurt you.
It's not you I'm worried about, it's the floor.
So to put it in perspective, carrying everything, including the carriage, gives me a total encumbrance of 806 pounds. My light encumbrance level is 2,100. I can push or drag 32 tons. Like at that level, I can literally push buildings.
Travis OP.
Kravis big and strong.
Travis is my hero.
With the belt of physical perfection you got me, that means I have exactly 20 hit points per level.
I do good.
Would it be fair to assume that since the ghost touch arrows were useful, that Yggdrasi would probably pick up more, as well as the undead bane arrows if possible?
I'm not sure if you could get them. I might be able to make them with more dead bodies, but...
It's finding him is going to be the difficult part.
Hmm.
You guys are about to go into something that killed half my party.
Wait, right now?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Even after he destroyed the boss, apparently.
Yeah, this is the fight that wiped out half the party and really pissed me off towards one of the other players.
Were they a dick?
I spent all of my gold and went into debt to bring their character back, and then they said they didn't want to bring their character back, and I was left saddled with the debt to pay off, while they just re-rolled a new character and got more wealth.
That's why the player should tell you before you try to put that effort in.
Yeah.
Oh no, they said they were going to bring the character back. Which
And
is
they
why...
said they weren't?
Yeah, and then they said they weren't, right when I was in the middle of the ritual to cast Raise Dead using the Church of Abadar that's in the city. So yeah, that left me a little upset, being like 10k gold in the hole.
Reasonable reason to be upset.
Yeah.
To be fair, I kind of warned the player, don't put the 6 in your con. Please don't put the 6 in your con. You are going to die horrifically against anything once we get into the higher levels. Lo and behold, one-shotted. It's like, I warned him. I warned him.
I mean, at this point, I think those of us who aren't tanks are going to get one shot either way.
No, they just had like no HP at all.
I'm kind of the equivalent of a wet newspaper, even at best.
Let me double check.
So my
They
luck
didn't say behind the net. They didn't say behind the tank either.
my luck requires that I have people in the audience to help me re-roll.
Let's see. Double checking
I mean,
this.
I'm not
thing.
wrong.
Yeah, they took basically 46 plus 20. So let me double check this real quick.
Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Lords of Death Pathfinder. I will turn it over now to... Orem for the recap.
Why me? I don't even remember what happened. It's been so long. What happened last time? Can someone recap me?
Okay, I guess we'll just leave it up to whoever wants to recap.
Sorry.
Who was selected for recap?
Orem
I
was.
think I had to miss last one.
Ah.
So
I
I'm out.
don't remember what happened.
I
You guys
believe
were. Good.
I believe last time we rode off to the first village to try to defend the beast of Leppenstadt, if I recall the name correctly.
Correct.
Haha. Before we'd gone off, there was someone who was flying on like a adolescent, I want to say, bronze dragon who burnt down the Wicker Man they were building in town, and we were very interested to go and meet that individual. But when
Also
we got
correct.
But when we got to the town, I believe it was either in a fog or on fire. I think it was on
Fire.
fire. Yes. And we had found that there was a level 10 demon thingy that brought us into this dream realm where it one-shot Kravis, and then the rest of us had to go about killing it, just barely.
Actually, it was only 8. CR8.
CR8.
It was only 3 above you guys.
Okay. Either way, we had to go about killing it with the rest of us, and then once we were pulled out of the dream realm, then Kravis got up, looked at the thing, and killed it all at once.
Yep.
I do remember that part.
So then the demon, the big bad demon man, whose name I can never remember for some reason.
Oh, hey, was that the donation goal being met?
Yes, thank you so much for that donation, Toshime.
Thanks, Oshie.
Hoshi.
Your viewers are like rich.
No,
I know,
they're
right?
just very generous.
They are. and I
Mostly
appreciate
just
that about
Toshime that does it, but every now and then we get something from someone else.
I mean, Wolfab really helps me with my rolls. He has me re-roll a lot.
Toshime, today's donation goal is called Objection!
What?
Taste. Goal is called objection.
Oh wait, are we going against Phoenix Wright? That's not fair. He has plot armor.
Well, whether you got... I didn't say if it was a good or a bad donation goal, if it was good for you guys or bad for you guys.
I don't
That's
like
just
these
the name of the donation goal. Objection!
It's Phoenix Wright. We're doomed.
I thought it fit well considering
doesn't
we're gonna have a
play
trial
fair.
today, and one of you guys are gonna have to do things.
Anyways, I don't remember what happened after the demon gave us a pat on the back and gave us some enchanted items.
You guys began to make your ways to the graveyard area where you guys were told there might be some clues to help you with your investigations, and also that there's someone in the town who is not what they appear, and you were given a vision of a building. Which, when you guys go back to town, you guys will be able to find without a roll.
Gotcha.
Oh, and I made Kravis more powerful. I remember
Yes.
that part.
As you guys head off, you are able to take one of the boats to get to the little graveyard area. It's not that far from the town, or the former town, I should say. Could someone roll me a D100 and name high or low, please?
Hi.
Roll me a D6. Okay. Let me get this map up real quick. Oh, you guys are already on here, so sweet. Give me just a second so I can get this thing off.
Kravis, you doomed us.
Wait
I doom
a
us,
minute.
or I doom bad.
Okay, can you guys all roll initiative for me?
You doomed us.
No, this isn't actually a fight yet, or anything. I just need
No!
I need
Yeah,
everyone. I need everyone to keep track of time. So I'm going to turn just so I can keep track of everything. Because you have only so much time before something might happen.
You have 2 rounds.
Maybe.
We're all gonna die. As the wraiths suddenly appear early.
Alright. Start of the round. You guys come to a tiny, miserable island rising out of the swamp. A tangle of trees covering its dour, reed-choked surface. Hundreds of fetishes hang from the trees, simple, rough humanoid figures made of sticks and bound with twine. Larger fetishes are planted in the ground on various parts of the island, leaning drunkenly in the soggy mud. A large nest built of swamp wood sits high in the brows of a trio of tangled trees on the northwest side of the isle. This is the old village boneyard. This is the old one that they stopped using after the beast attacked. You can see some 40 graves, each marked with a simple wooden fetish. And if you guys could move your characters to the very south of the island, please. Oberis, it is your turn first, so feel free to tell me what you would like to do. Where you would like to investigate, what you would like to look for, things like that.
What are
not
we
on the map.
even looking for here?
Clues. You were told that there could be clues here.
Clues to show, perhaps, that...
To prove the beast isn't the one that attacked this place before, if you remember. They said that the beast attacked here, and they chased it out into this boneyard where it was attacked by a blood caiman. Basically, equivalent of a really nasty crocodile. And it received a bite to the shoulder, which you guys remember, it did not have any mark. And a blood caiman is going to leave a terrible scar, even if healed by magic.
I guess Oberis will be... I don't know.
All these things that are on the map, these are things that are there.
Do we have
Did
any
you say that there was...
Go ahead.
Sorry. Did you say that there was, like, one large tree that had a bunch of fetishes and stuff on it?
Correct. No, the fetishes are all hung up. There is one tree towards the northwest. If you look on the map, it's in the
Is
little
that-
northwest corner. It looks like there's a nest up in that tree. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
Would you be
It's
able to
built
throw me
between
on the
three
map?
trees.
Well, Oberus will go investigate that.
Make a perception check for me, Oberus.
Axis is having a bad day.
Okay. Let me look real quick. I'm double checking because there's a lot of places that you guys can check around. Ah, yes. Right over to the west. Right over to the west, Oberus, you see a small coracle that is pulled up onto the shore. That's basically like a little canoe / boat.
You mean Corkle?
Yes.
Okay.
And you do spot that. You may make another perception check. If you wish to investigate, that is.
Yes. I'm going to assume that this... one of the things I'll also be looking for and trying to determine is if this thing could even hold, the beast.
No, this is a medium-sized creature. It's made for carrying like 2 people in it, 2 medium-sized creatures. Inside the boat, as you kind of root around in it, you can find a moldy leather travel bag with a damp artisan's outfit, a shirt, pair of breeches, shoes, and a cloth apron, and a detached human face as well.
Ew.
And there is dried blood on the bottom of the boat. And with that though, we will move to Gunford because that's going to take your turn to go rooting through all that.
And he's going to go ahead and start with on his steed. He's going to keep up like a decent pace, but what he's going to do is he's going to try to circle around the outside of the island and basically kind of inspect the perimeter.
Give me a perception check.
I'm guessing. What was this? I'm sorry, real quick. What was the speed on the horse?
It's like 60 feet.
60 feet? Okay. So just
Full
trying to figure
gallop, you can move around 240 feet.
full gallop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out where that would put him at the end of this. Isn't there a way I can like see feet when I move?
Hang on.
Do you have to turn on the movement thing for that?
You can make it around the entire island.
Oh, okay. Then I'll
This
go.
is
I'll go around the
really
entire
tiny.
island. I'll go around the entire island and come back around at the campfire once I've
So
finished.
this is give me a perception roll.
All right.
And this is just going to be a tertiary. I will mark places that you see with this roll so others can investigate it.
Percepciones. All right, let's go. Perceptin. Fuck.
You see nothing.
Cool.
Since you stop here, I will let you make one more perception check.
All right. Now I get a good one.
Okay, you are able to see 2 things. A little bit to the west of you, in that little crop of trees, you can see 6 graves that look like they have been tampered with. And it looks like these graves are empty. and are collapsing in on themselves. But all the other graves look like they were undisturbed. And with the DC 15, you can see there are traces of something in this campsite still.
What do you mean traces of something?
There are still stuff here that you could investigate on the campsite.
Gotcha.
You can let everyone know that. And Kravis, it is your turn.
I do alert the party to that. Real quick question. Are
Yes.
those 6 graves lined up with the 6 trees?
No.
Okay. That would
They're kind of a little bit. They're in more like if you look at this little crop of trees right above your character. That's where it is. The nest is up where Oberys is.
I was talking about this. You said there were 6 graves, so I saw 6 trees. I was like, was each grave underneath one of those 6 trees?
Nope.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, Kravis is probably going to, apart from the blood that Oberys has already found, is Kravis detecting any other blood?
Oof. Let me double check real quick. Yes, you do detect blood. I want to see how much you can detect real quick.
Just trying to figure out how I can even tell that.
There is over on the where Oberys is. There is something underneath the boat where you are detecting blood.
Alright, well, Kravis will walk over and just lift the boat up. What one hand just picks the whole boat up.
Normally, this would require a DC 10 strength check.
Normally.
Do you want me to roll?
No, I don't think you can fail this roll.
Real quick note. Sorry, I don't think Yggdrasil's on the map.
Nope.
Okay, I will get Yggdrasil on the map.
Thank you.
Boop.
I figured we'd figure it out whenever it got to me.
I just noticed, and I was like, I want to be fair.
Thank you for letting me know. There is a blood-soaked sack large enough to hold a medium-sized body in it. And make a perception roll for me.
Wow. Kravis saw something.
Wow. Kravis saw something.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
you said that sack was blood-soaked, right?
Mm-hmm. The sack holds a rope, gag, a rusted lantern, a trio of heavy knives, a rusted shovel, and with that perception check, you're able to see at the very bottom of the bag, almost hidden, is a leather-bound case filled with fine tools made of silver with amethyst handles. Right next to the bag, a little bit of the blood is on it. And someone can make a heal check because I don't think Kravis can when if they choose to investigate the tools. But there is a small symbol of a raven on these tools. Dacro. It is your turn.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. What do I know about blood caiman? Like their habitats, because we know a blood caiman attacked them. Where would they nest at?
In the water, usually. They would have little. They would usually nest in the water. They would build nests out on the water.
I'd want to look around and see if I can find one.
Oh yeah, you can see some.
Oh,
It's not hard.
So I don't know which one it is.
No, this was months ago.
Dang it.
So
I'm not sure what I'd look for then. You know what? I'll go try to do the heal check for Kravist.
Okay.
Don't expect much from me.
You're good. It's not that hard of a check. Oh, never mind.
Did you forget?
You're not sure what these tools are.
Well, dang it.
Yggdrazi, it is your turn. You can investigate the campsite if you wish.
Arma.
Oh, you said there was like dug up graves.
Yes, if you want to investigate those. There's also the campsite if you wish.
Um, I guess Yggdrazi would investigate the. Would Yggdrazi be able to investigate both, or is they one or the other thing?
Well, you can do both. It's just going to be one at a time. So on your next turn, you could go investigate the next one.
I do believe Yggdrazi would go and investigate the disturbed graves.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Whereabouts were they?
I will move you to them. Right there. Um, make a perception roll for me.
Perception.
Ooh, nice. Alright, so examining this scene, from what you can tell by looking it over, is basically this was not done by like a wild animal or anything. This was done like with a shovel, with tools, and these bodies were stolen. These bodies were taken from these graves. And so far it looks like only these 6 have been taken. But you can see faint traces of boot prints in the mud. 2 pairs.
Is it only boot prints, like very specifically just boot prints, and wouldn't be like any skeletal footprints or anything?
No, these were people wearing boots. These were people wearing shoes.
Right. Just off the cuff of my shirt coat, I'm going to just attempt to detect magic to see if there were any additional help that might have been helping them to dig.
Not here, no. But you do see faint traces of magic at the camp. Around the campsite. Which you can make a knowledge arcana roll to identify.
I was gonna say, if I can actually detect that, I'd like to.
You are able, you are close enough. Yep, it is a knowledge arcana roll.
We
I
have an
have seen the killing
influence
If we be adventurers, let us adventure.
for a team reroll.
Okay.
So if we need a reroll, there it is.
Nice too. You may make your knowledge arcana 21. Yes, you can see It's coming from what looks like one of the little bottles near the burnt out campfire, and you can identify the traces of magic in it as being that was a potion of dark vision. And you would know that as a blood golem, the beast would have no need for something like that. They have dark vision already. But yeah, there is a campsite here in this graveyard. And there's a bottle of potion of dark vision here. Sorry. Not a potion, is an extract of dark vision. That matters because that means the person who did this was an alchemist.
Oh.
They could be an alchemist or they could be a rogue. Is that both would be able to acquire and create extract?
Nope. Only an alchemist can.
Really?
Specifically, an extract is something only an alchemist can create. It is their specific type of magic. Whoever did this did not buy a potion. It was specifically something that they had to have made. And they left it here.
Hmm. Hang on. I can...
And as you are thinking over that, give me one moment, everyone, please. You hear the sound of wings. As in the air, a large creature comes soaring down, letting out a roar of rage as it begins to flap its wings, flying about 20 feet up. One moment. No. Come on. Come on. Work with me, map.
Map.
Come on.
It's the
Where
map,
are
It's
you?
the map. It's 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 the map.
Wait for no swiping.
Way
You
too
are
in
muted.
the mood, game.
I will murder you all.
What'd the game do?
There it is. But where is its... I don't have a token for it. Because it's not showing up. Give me a second. Let me go see if I can find it manually and drag it here.
Dragons.
Is it a dragon? We just know it's winged.
No, it's not. Let me get it real quick. And I'll share an image with you.
It's winged and angry.
Yeah, it's winged and angry.
I'm
Is it a
guessing giant
pterodactyl?
bird.
It is not a pterodactyl.
There's a
Okay,
tube.
there you are. Let me see if I can drag you here, though. It's this. I will share the image.
Oh.
Oh, it's a chimera.
No, it's
Nope.
a
It's a
manticore.
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 It literally
Chimera.
has the name on there.
I can't make a
Close enough.
token of it, though. Why? How do I make a token of it? Because the token that should be here is not here.
I mean, we don't really need a token.
That's fair.
Do you have a sheet of it?
Yes.
In the top right, there should be a little icon for it, or just an M for it. Just drag that and drop it onto the board.
Okay. Boop. There he is.
Yep.
Three-sided icon.
Alvaris. It is your turn now, as this creature comes flying. It's about 20 feet up right now. Great question though, Yggdrazi. Are you human?
No, I am not.
Okay. Okay, good.
How far away is it?
Okay. 20 feet up in the air.
Another one of these. Well, I suppose I should switch this over to combat music.
Rather than that creepy music you had going.
This creature has a vaguely humanoid head, the body of a lion, the wings of a dragon. Its tail ends in a long, sharp spikes.
I would
Well-
like to state that I was at least partially right. It did, in fact, have part of a dragon.
I've got
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing I can do. Bang.
That will hit it.
You're just attacking it right off the bat, and we don't know if it's bad or not?
Oh, it's evil. You
We
guys
don't
would
know that.
You guys would know manticores are evil.
There you go.
Gunford, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to move up. And then I'm going to basically hold my action to attack the... my line says reach, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm going to hold my action to attack the manticore if it comes within range.
Okay. Gunford, are you human?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Just checking. Don't worry about it.
Is anyone here human?
Nope.
I don't think so, but I have to check. Because it matters. It matters very importantly if you are human or not. Because if you're human, it will target you first.
To be fair, it's hard to determine my race. Save
It can
for...
smell it.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright.
It's visually hard to determine, save for a cattail.
Yep. Manticore's turn. It's going to attack the person who tried to shoot it, because it's kind of pissed about that.
How dare you try to
Would
shoot
like
it for no
point
reason?
out that I did not try. I in fact did.
So, 4 attacks at you, Alvaris. Only 2 hits.
I would like to do my opportune parry and repose on all of them.
It is a ranged attack.
Never mind.
It's literally flinging its tail at you and shooting these spikes out of it at you. So it's going to roll this twice. As you get jabbed by 2 of the spikes, but are able to block the other ones. And this is why it's still in the air. Kravis, it is your turn. Yeah, no, when this thing showed up for my group, it immediately went after our mage because she decided to go up towards it rather than staying back behind me. and ended up getting a face full of 4d6 plus 20 damage when she has 22 hit points.
Ooh.
Yeah, it has a +8 to hit with its spikes. It's nasty.
Alright, so...
Sounds nasty.
how high is it in the air?
It's about 20 feet up.
Alright, so let's make a full attack action against it.
My poor Manticore.
Attack 1 is Rack. With
My
Ride the
po-
Blast.
My poor Manticore. It had so much to live for.
Actually, I should roll it on it, but it's actually... because I'm not going to empower this one, so I'll roll it directly on it, unless you want to just...
You're good. You go ahead and roll. Rolling is fun.
I
This
think
isn't
it
meant to
had
be
more
like-
to die for.
This isn't meant to be like a super difficult fight.
Alright, so now I
Ow.
have teleported on top of it.
My poor Manticore. It is actually big enough to support you.
But is it
Cool.
still strong enough to continue flying? Question.
Yes. It is.
I assume
Damn.
the axe misses.
Yay! My Manticore might survive the turn!
Oh, don't bet on it.
Does the bite hit?
No, the bite misses.
Claw 1. Claw 2. And tail.
Oh, that's a 1.
I assume I need to roll a critical test for that claw 2.
Make a athletics roll from me, Kravist.
Acrobatics?
Yeah, acrobatics.
Minus
You
one.
are yeeted! Yeet! Roll a 1d4. One, two. Roll a d10. Yeet! Splash! This thing, when you got on top of it and were trying to swing your axe and your claws and your tail, this thing around in the air trying to fling you off. And as you went for your last claw, your other hand slipped loose and you went flying out a good 30 feet out into the water with a very loud splash. Like the roar of a cannon hitting the water. But you are not harmed because you land in the water.
I rolled a 2, an 8, a 3, a 1, a 3, and an 8.
My Manticore baby lives!
Hey,
That
you got a
was-
palindrome in there.
That was an absolutely horrible set of rolls.
No, wait.
Baby lives!
The
Yeah.
palindrome goes further. It was 2831382.
Decker, it is your turn.
Manticore's still flying, right?
Correct. It is still flying right now. It looks very annoyed and kind of hurt.
Oh, well, I'm going to get in between it and Kravis, because Kravis is still in the water, and Scorching Ray it!
Go for it. Make a touch attack. This touch attack is pretty bad, honestly. I think you should have a pretty good way to hit it.
That would be ranged, right?
Correct. Range touch attack. That I believe hits. Let me check. Yes, that hits it.
Aha, now, how do I use
46.
this? Okay, I'll just do the 46.
You
That work?
cannot get. Yeah. You cannot get sneak attack because you are not currently flanking it and it is not flat-footed.
Also, I am using a ranged attack, ranged magic.
Yeah, you can sneak attack with range attacks as long as you're within 30 feet.
Oh, well, my hands whistle as the magical lightning shoots out in a ray straight towards it and smacks it in the face.
Warrior 46.
I thought I did.
Oh, 15. You didn't roll it on the creature, so let me add it to it.
I thought I did
Um,
roll it on the creature. I put it on
20.
top of the creature. Oh wait, no, that was the attack to do it.
Yeah. So,
I did. I thought I did roll my damage on the creature.
You're good. I got it.
Oh, okay, so
Um,
it did roll on it?
No, I manually added it. Ow! Ow! Oh wait, that was your attack to hits. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. Roll your damage. I thought that was your damage there.
It's not letting me roll it on top of it, so I'll just do it like this. Huzzah!
Ow!
I think it would work if you put it in the combat tracker, but yeah.
As you drop the lightning down on it, smite this thing, and it is now smoking. And it does not look happy at all.
Oh, is it still in the air?
Yeah, it's still in the air. It looks pretty badly hurt, though.
Travis, save me!
Yeah, Grazi, it is your turn.
How big are the squares?
5 feet.
Oh, 5 feet? That's a lot
Mhm.
smaller than I thought it was. Okay, yeah, that's well within my range. Alright. Whoa. I'm going to move behind Gunford, and that puts me within 25 feet, right? Well, within 30 feet.
Yes.
Alright. And with that, I'm going to use my point blank shot in addition to my spells and shot and arrow.
You can cast spells and use your bow and arrow?
I used my arrows to cast the spells. That's how the
Oh, that's right, you're the magus. Yes. Go ahead.
I mean, it apparently works a little bit different than that, but it, for all intents and purposes, that's how
It goes
we're
along with
running
your
it.
attack roll.
Yeah.
Go for it. What would you like to do?
I would like to use my longbow, and what do I have on my magic list right now? I will imbue it with my magic missile. Yeah, that should work. Seeing as it's not undead, my equipped undead will not be useful.
You do fire 3 missiles with magic missile now.
Two missiles per 2 left.
And you're at level 5, so you get 3 missiles.
Well, I'm only able to actually use it if I use additional arrows, and I'm not sure if we're going to allow me to cast or shoot 3 separate arrows for the sake of the magic missile. Because it has to
Okay.
go along with my attack.
Okay. Then the choice is yours if you would just like to cast the spell or if you want to actually make the attack.
No, like I can't just cast the spell, it has to go along with the attack. That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
So that would have to go at your discretion whether or not I will be able to shoot 3 arrows for the 3 magic missiles, or if I just do the 1 and the 1.
I don't think you have iterative attack yet, so it would just be 1 attack right now. I don't think Migas has a second attack quite yet, but I will double check that.
Okay, so that is +1 to that. Here we go. Would that be a hit? Probably not.
Missed it by 1.
Alright, and that depletes my magic missile.
Alright. It is your turn again, Oberus. Or Axis, technically. Do you want Axis to do anything?
It's still in the air, isn't it?
Yes.
Then Axis can't do anything.
And he could throw a rock.
No, he can't.
He could roar at it. Try to intimidate it.
I'm just gonna shoot it.
That's
Oh.
that is a critical confirmation!
Well, at least I got something.
As you lift your gun, sight down it, you make 1 shot, and you blow the thing's head off with a single blast of your gun.
He is going to, you know, blow the smoke off the tip of his gun and then holster it again. Well, shall we be
Go
about
off.
our business, then?
As you have 2 spikes sticking out of your shoulders.
It's just a flesh wound.
You guys can get out of the combat tracker now. You don't have to worry about it. That was the only combat for this.
How do you get out of the combat tracker?
I mean, you guys don't have to worry about like initiative. You guys can do whatever you want to continue your investigation now. As Kravis surfaces, all of the blood Kaiman that might come close immediately pull back away from the giant dinosaur.
Aww.
Well, it seems we now have a new boss fight to deal with. Does anyone have the number for King Kong?
That's Kravist.
No, Kravist is Godzilla.
You guys are making references of the future and I do not understand.
Eldrazi would like to attempt to extract some useful material from the Manticore.
Make a survival check.
Survival?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I would use for the
Yep.
alchemy and all that? To get...
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Survival. I've been stuff in the wrong
Anytime you're trying to get stuff out of a creature like this, it would be survival.
So, how many d6 is it? Or how many HD is it?
Six.
So that would be 6,000. Or 12,000.
If you make the prayer.
If I make the prayer. What does cost +1 mean?
It's the cost of a +1 weapon. So 2,000 gold.
Oh.
Anyway, what do you guys do?
I am going to stab the manticore with my dagger.
Okay.
Gunny's
So,
doing this. That's a legit path that he takes, like kind of weaving through the trees and basically observing this area.
am I able to combine enchantments?
As long as it doesn't go over the cost, yes.
So if I pick enchantments that are all +1s to make
You
it
still,
2,000 gold, that way it would be I could get 3 enchantments.
the weapon does need to be a +1 weapon already.
Okay, so that would be 2,000 plus 2,000. So I can only put 2 on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then let's see. Actually, no, we want this.
Seeing
Dang
if you
it.
guys found everything.
Where is the enchantment section? Um,
Drazi would like to climb the biggest tree possible and look at the island.
Climb the biggest
Um,
tree, so Krivist holds his hand up.
Make a perception check.
Or you're not going to make me roll to climb?
No. You can take the time to do it. You can take the 10 to do it.
Perception. I've rolled worse.
It looks like you guys have found all traces of clues on this island so far. It looks like there's probably nothing left.
You said there. Oh, and you said earlier there was a vial or something of extract of dark vision at the campsite.
Mm-hmm. Used up
Was it-
mostly. There's only like a few drops and residual magic left.
I feel like we should collect that as some sort of evidence, because that would prove or say that something else was here that
Mhm.
wasn't.
I'd say gather anything that looks like it's of importance.
Krivist
am
is going to start
inclined-
munching on the manticore.
I am inclined to agree. Definitely gather everything that we can. We never know what might be useful and what might not.
I like to
Okay,
take the logs
Stripes.
off the fire.
Yes.
I am going to make a magical undead ghost or Bane of Undead Ghost Touch axe for Kravis.
Isn't a Bane weapon a +2?
It's a +1.
Okay. Undead Bane Ghost Touch? Ghost Touch isn't a +2?
Nope, it's a +1.
Really? I could have sworn Ghost Touch was a +3.
Nope, it says here Ghost Touch cost +1.
So are we adding that to my current axe, or am I now getting a second grade axe?
You are getting a second great axe.
Yeah. You have a +1 Ghost Touch Undead Bane weapon.
As I just hand the glowing axe to Kravis.
Krivist now has 2 axes.
Yes, but this one works great against ghosts and all undead.
But this one works good when I'm angry.
Why not dual wield?
Dual wield large great axes.
You're Kravis.
Chop chop. Come on.
I'm
chop,
just
chop.
thinking about the
Fine.
negatives and wondering if it's worth it.
Well, I mean, I worked hard to make this for you, and it'll save a. Just trust me, for the future.
I would really like to point out the fact that last session we faced off against something and it destroyed Kravist in one go, and then the rest of us completely floundered. So while, yes, it's great to have, you know, Kravist being powerful, we need to make sure everybody else is too. We cannot have everybody we cannot rely only on Kravist.
Hey, everyone, make a fortune save for me.
I don't wanna.
Oh no.
Well, you can choose to auto
Make the
fail.
goddamn fortune save!
There.
I'm just. This isn't really like going to actually matter, but I just want to see something real quick. This is my curiosity.
Well, you know what they said about curiosity, it killed the meat.
We all rolled above a 15.
Except
know.
Kravist, who still got one of the highest numbers.
No, I mean, like, we all had a total value of above 15.
Oh.
Because I rolled a 9.
So I just want to see something real quick. Okay, there it is. So
The reason I gave it to Kravist is because he can basically one-shot the ghost now. I'm going to see if I can get everyone them. In fact, we can hunt the blood things.
Can you make my armor ghost touch so that ghosts can't touch me?
Can I put that on armor?
So
I'm just pointing out because last time you gave Kravis something as well, and it's
you guys would have
great
made
to
the save.
It's great to have him be powerful. It's just we need to make sure we don't run into the same situation we did last time, where Kravis was dead and the rest of us were about to die.
Then one of us can pick up his axe and attack.
None of us can
Okay.
wield his axe.
Did you say none of us
It's
made
a
the
magic
DC, by the
weapon,
way?
it resizes itself.
Oh, all of you made the DC, so
All of
all
us
of you guys
did.
would have been fine.
Okay.
I was just checking for something later on.
Would
It's a
have
mag-
been fine.
It's a magic weapon, so it will resize itself for us.
Okay, that's great. And how many of us actually have any skill with a great axe?
You
It's Ghost
conferred-
Touch,
No,
Bane of Undead.
I can't use great axes.
It's a
You're not.
martial
You can't use martial weapons. It's a martial weapon.
Or rather, I can't use it in conjunction with any of my class abilities. In fact, I would lose a lot of things if I were to try and wield it.
But you can actually hit ghosts with it, which you can't do
And
necessarily.
you do
with
an
your
extra
normal weapons.
2d6 to them because it's undead, and a +2 to hit them. I worked hard on this thing.
Fine
Yes,
weapon.
but it doesn't-
It is a very good emergency weapon.
It doesn't work for most of us. I think
Well-
Gunford
only
can use
Gun-
it.
I think Gunford
What?
could use it, but the rest of us, we can't.
You can use it.
Then we just hunt those blood things outside, and I'll turn those into Ghost Touch weapons for us too.
Blood Kaimans are not that strong. They are not high enough CR.
I'll make prayers.
Still not a high enough CR.
Oh, dang it.
Right? So you guys are gonna head back to town? While I get the next area open up.
I don't know.
Once you guys gather up all the belongings and all the stuff that you find there.
Travis' new axe, which I hope he uses, but if he doesn't, it'll be a very sad back row.
I'm just reading up on dual wielding rules.
Are you actually gonna dual wield them?
Why not?
If we make him big enough, can he dual wield them?
I can dual wield them now. I'm just looking at the negatives I'll get for it.
Oh wait.
All right.
I think I just realized something.
Hmm.
I think my investigator talents allow me to get an extract regardless. I'm checking on them right now.
So if I dual wield them right now, they're still at a +5 each to hit. Oh, sorry, no, +7 and +5.
Really?
Yes,
There's no reason not to dual wield them.
and that's before I pick up 2 weapon fighting.
Also, if you're fighting undead, one of those axes gets a +2.
Yeah, and if I'm raging, the other one gets an additional +2.
I know you guys are mad that I'm spoiling Kravis, but come on!
I'm not
This is
mad.
insane.
I am simply pointing out what happened last time.
I'll get you guys things. And that was only because that thing had a phantasmal killer.
Either way,
I must
whatever
spoil
it
my-
had, we, you know, we gotta make sure that it's actually spread around, otherwise things like last time happen.
I need a baby my Kravis while I can, otherwise he will die.
I really want to be able to change out my feats. Because I want to pick up dual weapon fighting at this point.
Also, it looks like I can't put Ghost Touch on armor.
At the end of the book, you can take a few days to do retraining if you wish to retrain your feats.
Yo, what am I gonna lose?
But that'll be at the end of the adventure when you have a little bit of downtime to use. Anyway, you guys gonna head back to town once you guys gather up all the stuff you find?
Evidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
As
Well-
you guys...
Can we find the skeleton of the thing? Since it got dragged into the water offshore.
Perception roll.
I will do this. It probably doesn't have any blood because it's been a couple months, but where's my perception? Here it is.
Chris doesn't even know what he's looking for.
I rolled high for once. Please tell me it was enough.
Doesn't look like there was a body. No bones, no nothing.
Oh.
Which also
Well-
means it might not be dead.
Oh. Oh. Maybe we should go. Well, actually, if we
Looks
find
like I'm wrong.
it,
I don't get to just get an extract. Misunderstood it. I'm allowed to create extract, but it doesn't state how I create the extract. It just says that it belongs to alchemy.
so we got our evidence. Let's try to save the beast. And hope he doesn't die.
As you guys
And-
make it back.
Yep.
You guys, your attention is drawn to a building. A building you saw in a vision from the devil, sorry. And you can see the image of a raven over the door. It looks like a tall iron chimney belches yellow clouds into the sky from this small brick factory. Large leaded windows arch in a dozen places on its outer walls, but they are so begrimed as to be opaque. A large gate opens out into the inner courtyard beneath a sign proudly proclaiming Vorkstag and Grind, Chimic Works. Building has 2 floors and a tower topped by a lightning rod.
Wait, isn't that the same raven symbol that we found?
Correct. It is the same raven symbol. Can someone roll me a DC or a alchemy check, please?
You know, I think I'm actually trained in that.
Alchemy.
I'm not.
Like craft alchemy?
Craft alchemy can do it. Yes, it is a craft alchemy roll.
That roll sucked. I'm actually trained in alchemy.
You made the DC 10.
It still sucked.
Yggdrazi, you know that watching the smoke as it goes up into the night sky, this looks like it is a byproduct of acid and bleach production. But this is the building that the demon said that not all is as it appears to be.
I believe we should make a quick stop before we bring in this evidence.
Extracts.
Find
count
out what
as
they're doing
alchemy.
here?
Would I be able to attempt to detect magic to see if there are any extracts that are currently being produced? Or
You would not be able to see through these thick stone iron walls.
Do you want to?
Right.
Oh, Kravis, no crashing through it.
Travis, make call.
No, don't. We can go through the front door.
The door is locked
pick a
right
door.
now,
Oh.
so you'd have to pick the lock or
Well,
break
I
the door
can do
down.
that. Let me pick the lock. We don't want to seem like villains here, because we are in a trial. Just, you guys cover me.
Would you like my tools?
Don't need them. I have tools, and I forgot to use them, and I don't think I need them. Unless this is a DC 30 lock.
Nope, you're able to get the lock open to the courtyard, so you can get into the courtyard.
Alright.
You actually beat the DC by 1. Alright, so I'm gonna get you guys on the Okay,
I have the skill for this.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
Okay, hang on, I need to read this stuff real quick.
Did we go ahead on something we're not supposed to do yet?
No, you guys are doing exactly what you're supposed to do. I'm just making sure everything is... Okay, real quick, because this might change what you guys want to do. A 20-foot tall stone wall topped with broken glass surrounds a small courtyard before the workshop. A heavy oak gate blocks the entry beneath a sign proudly proclaiming Vorkstag and Grind, Chimic Works, and there is a bell hanging on one side of the gate.
Why are we picking the lock?
We didn't know there was a bell.
Yeah, that's why I want to say, you guys, it is the middle of the night right now. It's like 1 a.m. right now.
Someone's clearly home. You should
we-
ring the bell.
Yeah, probably. Unless you guys want to sneak in and figure out what they're doing so they can't lie to us in the face.
Make an intelligence roll. Kravis like pretty flower.
I love how Kravis has consistently gotten low intelligence rolls. Like, it's not even on purpose. It just happens.
Alberis,
Just
gun for
works
kind of
like that.
intelligence rolls for you guys.
Alright.
No, intelligence.
Just raw intelligence, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Intelligence. I think I'm pretty smart. Clearly not that
Alright,
smart.
so Yggdrazi, Alberis, and Dacro, all three of you guys would know, based on the clues that you guys found at the gravesite, this symbol is a maker symbol, meaning it was made at this location. It was made and used here. It belonged to one of the people who work here. And based on what you found, someone was stealing bodies.
They were stealing them here?
No, they were
Or-
stealing corpses at the graveyard, but whoever was doing it, Chimic works means alchemy,
Were
to
they
let
trying
you
to
guys
make,
know.
Were they
In
trying
universe,
to make undead?
Yggdrazi, you would know because you know a lot about flesh golems because of your previous roles. You need flesh to make them, meaning you need body parts.
So they were making. They
So
made
if
flesh golems.
they're making golems, or if they're doing things like that through alchemy, they would need a steady supply of body parts.
In other words, this guy probably has something to do with the beast.
Could.
Or the grave robbing. The tampered with graves.
Which could have something to do with the beast.
Oh.
Would I be able to roll a knowledge arcana to see if what all I know about the process of creating them, other than that
Yeah,
we
go
need
ahead.
flesh for them?
You may roll.
Don't roll a 1.
Holy! Okay, so... making a flesh golem is a long, intricate plot process. It requires a high amount of resources, usually the body parts that you're going to need to put together, stitch together, fuse together in some way through surgery. Of which, by the way, you guys did find in that bag with the symbols on it. Those were all surgical tools. Super, super high quality surgical tools. Also, it would require rare alchemical ingredients to do. That's where basically a lot of the cost comes from making a golem, is the cost of getting those ingredients. And then you need basically running those fluids and such into the body, and an electrical source to basically jumpstart it, is normally how it's done.
And I'm guessing
Or-
it's not very legal?
No, it is. Perfectly
Oh.
legal. Frowned on, but legal, technically. Flesh golems tend to have a nasty, nasty thing of going berserk sometimes.
That's why everyone suspects the beast.
However, the beast is different. Flesh golems are not intelligent. They are not sentient in any way, shape, or form. They cannot talk. They cannot basically speak. They can be very easily mistaken for undead. The beast is fully sentient, if stupid, like a child. But he is sentient. He is aware. He is not like a normal flesh golem should be at all.
Cool.
A flesh golem would not be crying. A flesh golem would not be reacting at all to being abused. It wouldn't even be able to talk.
The beast is special.
But yeah, that's pretty much what you guys know so far.
Hmm.
And if you have any other
Right.
questions, I can probably answer it.
Kravis is going to start reaching out to ring the bell.
Just don't break it.
Okay.
We're
doing this.
And break the bell.
Kerr,
Gunny's
you
gonna
need to
real quickly.
restart your headset.
1 sec.
Gunny's gonna ride around to see if there's an like a back door as well while they're doing this.
Yggdrazi does second as an alchemist in addition to of the magical variety, so probably be able to pass off as looking for assistance.
And I craft magical weapons and armor, so I'm an assistant. I craft your vials.
You make the vials, I make the useful stuff out of the vials.
I make your tools for you to make everything out of.
So would a strength would a strength check of 10 break the bell?
No.
Good.
Real quick though, D100 for me, someone.
D100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was 2d10s, but that's a 99.
Okay. So as the bell rings, one of the windows to the second floor opens up. And give me a sec, because I need to go find this.
Do I still have the
bell.
carriage on my back right now?
Probably.
Don't teleport into the building with the carriage.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh no.
It's a good thing Gunny's on his separate horse and is riding around looking for alternate exits.
I am riding on Kravist, so if something goes wrong, I'm in the middle of it.
Yeah. That's a you problem. Kravis is
you're
your
also-
mount after all.
You're
He is
also
my
on
mount.
Kravist.
He is my mount, and I will never regret it.
Kravis
never
can regret it.
The big downside of dual wielding is I can't make my claw attacks. But I have 2 axes.
So you're gonna ask people questions.
Alright, where are you? 1 second, I'm trying to find this guy.
So I'm curious how you managed, because like I was making another character and looking into the natural attacks while Kerr is working on stuff. From what I understand, if you are wielding a weapon in the hand that you would attack with, you cannot make the equivalent natural attack.
You can
That's
also
what I
change
saw.
hands. You can change hands for free. So by only applying a single arm strength, I basically swing, claw, swap hands for free, other claw, swap hands for free. Because I had a free hand to hold it, I could make the sort of the round attacks.
Everyone make a perception roll for me real quick.
But now that I'm
That
dual
feels
wielding,
kind of-
I can't swap hands.
I mean, it's a two-handed weapon. I don't know.
I'm also large.
Yeah, but
He's
you're
very
wielding
large.
a weapon that's equivalent for you.
He's at his physical perfection because of the belt. He's got a lot of strength. I'd give it to him mainly because of the strength.
Well, now it doesn't make a difference anyway, because I'm dual wielding axes. I don't get any claw attacks.
True.
But I still have the claws if I'm ever disarmed.
Really?
For what it's worth, I've also got 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay, look at it this way.
Fucking really?
Yeah, really.
What?
Okay.
31 from Alberis.
Oh, what did I
Mhm.
see?
What did he see he wasn't supposed to see?
DC
Everything.
fucking 30! As the window to the second floor opens, and there is a man there. An old, grubby man. Looking very unhappy as he's glaring down at you guys. What the hell do you want here? And as you guys are looking up at him, Alberis, you notice something. Barely notice it in the faint light. You notice a very, very nasty looking scar on his left shoulder.
Ah,
Well, Barris will, what is our, quote-unquote cover story for even being here again?
We didn't think of that.
Materials.
Yeah,
an
we did.
Oh,
alchemist.
right,
Materials
materials.
for Yggdrasil.
for this
Yes,
randomly hitting the button.
we are looking for, some rather urgently needed materials. I apologize for the late hour, but might we, get your assistance?
We're busy right now. We don't have time to take on new orders. As he turns around and slams the window shut.
Giving it a few seconds, Olberis will then relay what he's noticed. After he's fairly certain that the guy has left earshot. It seems that this particular individual has a scar matching what we were told to expect.
How big
So
is
they
the
were
bell?
so they were stealing bodies from the village.
That also mean that that was the one that they saw got bit, not the
Yep.
beast.
It was him, not the beast. Now, how do we prove it?
Well, he's got the scar, doesn't he?
True, but how do we prove? I mean, we need like physical proof that they were there.
I believe
Your
that we can
Dark side essence?
I mean, I do have dark vision, but I don't know if that would
No,
help.
the essence we found there, the dark vision essence.
That proves that the beast wasn't there. But how do we prove this guy was there?
No,
Okay.
that would prove that even if the beast was there, the beast wouldn't be the only person there. It'd be someone that doesn't have dark vision. And we know that the beast does have dark vision.
So some of the proof to help you guys, just to help you out a little bit, in case you miss anything. There was the boat, which can hold 2 people, which you guys found. There was the bag that looked like it could store a body inside of it that was hooked up so it would be going under the boat. A bloody bag, I might add. There was the gag, the the bindings, the weapon, the surgical tools, of which have the mark of this place, which means someone had to be here. Also, these are masterwork level items, meaning they are mucho grande expensive. Normal people are not going to be able to get this type of tool. A normal person, especially people in that village, when you guys were going through it, even if it hadn't been destroyed and everything, that village was dirt poor. It
They
was
wouldn't.
nothing.
They wouldn't be able to
Oh.
afford it.
There is no way, even if all of them pitched in like a year's worth of income, could buy something like that. And make a perception roll again, you guys.
Quick question: how big is the bell?
It's like a handbell hooked
Ah,
up there.
not big
Because
enough.
something came out when you rang the bell.
You said percent. Okay. Beep.
So, I'm going to get this real quick.
Hello.
How can you see anything out of that helmet?
Like a boss. So you guys might not even go in here.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'm cool with it if you guys don't want to. Because you guys might have enough stuff where you guys don't actually technically need to.
I mean, I wouldn't mind going in there and looking for more evidence. But, I mean, it's a sneaky thing.
You
Well,
want
you
in?
guys would know the entire town is going to turn out for the trial, so both of these people, Vorkstag and Grine, would show up. By the way, that was Vorkstag. That was there. So give me a second real quick. I am finding what you guys are seeing that came out when you guys rang the bell. Come on, load up, please. Thank you. I want that one. Alright, where are you?
I'm over here.
There you are. Boop. Show me. No, that's not what I want. I want the image of you. Hang on. I'll get it. I will get it.
When you said you wanted to get inside to take a look around, Kravist is going to ask, you want in?
Travis, I can get us in. You don't need a break. No breaking, please. We need to be sneaky. Sneaky.
I don't think
Here you go.
Travis knows sneak.
There you guys go. This is what you guys see prowling around just inside of the gates. Back and forth, back and forth.
They allow that? Fuck.
Oh, jeez.
It's watching you guys. Kind of growling a little bit.
Given how much I know about flesh golems, how much would I know about the not so much person flesh golem?
It's the same thing. It's just the shape of the flesh golem.
Oh,
It looks like this thing is protecting this location. It will attack if you guys try to go in.
Is there a back door?
Nope.
is there a way to dispel a flesh golem once they are
Nope.
created?
And
Is there a
Kravist-
window?
can
There are many
Kravist pet
windows.
the golem?
It's a building, of course there's windows.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
a
can
lot
we go
of
in
windows.
through a window?
No, they are gated and barred.
I'm going to ask something stupid. Can Kravist pet the golem?
No.
So if I walk up to try and pet it, what happens?
The wall's like 15 feet high.
Oh, I thought you said it was patrolling on the outside.
No, you can see it through the gate. That's why you had to make the perception roll to see it through the crack in the gates.
Okay. I have an idea.
You guys, with this information, I will tell you with the intelligence rolls that you rolled, you guys would likely have enough information to clear the beast, and you could call the guards and call these people down and call them out in front of the town to basically bring the investigation down on them. If you guys wanted to do that.
I mean, I do. I also want to sneak in there.
I will simply say this. Remember, you guys are official agents of the court.
Gotta do everything
And
on the up and up. Can we get a search warrant?
Maybe.
You could
Probably.
in the court if you brought the evidence, and you guys could set that up and have police backup. Or
That'd
guard
probably be a
backup,
good idea.
technically.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
I go for the
Then
safe
I wouldn't
side.
have to sneak past a golem, which I can
Oh,
do.
no.
Just
Let's keep things legal.
It's up to you guys what you would want to do. The choice is yours.
I'd prefer to go through the courts.
I guess we'll go through with the courts.
If you guys want, I can stick around and make sure none of them try to make a break for it. Stake out the place.
They likely wouldn't try anything.
Likely. But, Gunny doesn't trust that. necessarily.
Fair.
This is gonna ring the bell again.
What the fuck do you want? Didn't I tell ya?
Ding-a-ling. And he's gonna ring the bell again.
Kravis?
Travis, no.
Stop ringing that!
Why?
Like how Kravis just sounded so hurt right there.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so we are going to flash forward a little bit. You guys are going to get some rest.
Alright. In that case, Kravist will stop ringing the bell, but he's gonna take the bell with him.
All for this.
Do you need me to make a strength check to rip the bell off, or can I just do it?
You can just do it. Alright, so let me get this real quick up for you guys. So, as the court comes the next morning, you all submit the evidence that you found there. And what you guys have seen and learned was noted down. And one of you was chosen to represent the beast for the first day of the trial. I believe it was going to be Alberus who was going to do it, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I'll let someone else do it.
Take the person with the best diplomacy.
What's my diplomacy at?
I think Alberus has the best one, which is why I kind of recommend him.
I got a
Yeah,
plus
my
10.
Paris was at 11. I have a plus 11.
I have a plus 16,
Okay.
but
I'm okay with giving Oberas the role.
Yeah, as much as I would love to, I don't have the charisma to do that. I've got the intelligence, but I can't really do the talking as well.
So,
I wonder
as
how
you
well
guys
Kravis-
are brought in, the beast is in the cage in the middle of the chamber. In front of it are the three justices. The decision need not be unanimous. A majority verdict is acceptable. So best 2 out of 3, basically. Dressed in voluminous black robes, with starched ruffs and wearing enormous powdered wigs that tower over their heads. There is Chief Justice Ambrose Connard. He looks to be a dour man in his 80s. Welcome to the court. Today, we stand in trial of the Beast of Leopardstadt. Everyone, please be seated. And he slams a black ebony gavel. Hard. Echoes through the chamber. Beside him, you can see another older man. Judge Aldar. And on the right side is Judge Embrith Daramid, who you guys all know.
Sitting down as intended, and chair goes crunch.
Oh god.
See to it that you do not break another chair, creature. Sitting near the judges, her hands crossed over her lap, she is watching with a very, very firm glance, just kind of scanning the room constantly. Presiding over this hearing, we have the Holy Sister of Justice, and she will bow her head slightly. She will ensure that no magic is used unless authorized by the court. Also, any language barriers shall be dealt with by her, and all truth will be spoken while within this courtroom. And then standing just off to the side, on the other side of the presidium for the judges, is a man clad in black half-plate armor with a full-face visor. He is the herald of the court, his identity secret. He calls out official announcements with the striking of a great gong, and calls the witnesses and keeps order in the court. And he is also the protector of the judges, and he carries with him a masterwork greatsword. And you can see against one wall are 5 pale and bookish clerks. Basically writing down information. These were the people that you talked to when you submitted your information and such. And then across from you guys, the prosecution. Otto Heiger. Fairly...
Not Phoenix Wright.
No. A fairly, good-looking gentleman. And he has 3 other advisors with him. He kind of nods slightly to you guys. Not really like a respectful nod, but more like a fencer about to move in and giving his opponent a respectful nod. That he is going to give his best to basically prove the beast is guilty.
Revist will smile back.
Back row will
Okay.
facepalm.
Didn't come out a scary smile like I'd hoped.
Why do you hope for failure?
All right, everyone. Today, we are investigating the first incident. The defense may go first. And the protector of the court will bang the gong to call forth the defense.
That's us.
Yes, that is you guys.
Well, Barris fell asleep.
No, I'm here.
He's sleeping in the courtroom.
You're calling for the defense. We're the defense.
Well, Barris will step forward. We plead not guilty and have amassed a number of pieces of evidence to support our plea.
Judge Embreth will speak up and nod. The court recognizes this evidence as it was submitted. You may continue with your defense, and she will give you a very slight nod to you. What did you learn in your investigation of this incident?
We learned that another individual was actually the one at the that was chased to the island and had stolen the body parts of the deceased.
There is muttering going around the courtroom before the gong bings again. Yeah, actually a little bit like that. These are serious allegations. Do you have evidence to back this up?
I thought we
So-
submitted
This is
that.
not accusatory at all. This is very just like neutral. Okay, what evidence do you have for this claim?
We submitted it.
Yes, but you have to actually talk to the court about it. Because this is the part where you call the evidence that you submitted.
We have the... We have the essence. We have the fact that they have the blood golem. We know we can point out the scar. What else do we have?
Oh, okay. Hold up.
I'm not saying
There's
this in
the.
character.
Oh, okay, you're not saying it in character.
No,
Okay.
he's listing it out to himself.
The graves, the boat, the bag, the supplies, the medical tools, the sigil.
He'll point out he will actually point out most of those items, commenting things along the lines of, the boat was not big enough for the quote-unquote beast. When it
Also,
comes-
you could say as well, the beast is not even needing a boat. He is so large. He can just walk through the water.
Alright, I will point that out. Otherwise, when we come to the sigil, when we discovered this sigil, we traced it back to the maker, using this the maker's mark upon it. Back to a shop by the name of insert name here.
Vorkstag.
Insert name here. Upon finding them, I did take note that one of the individuals running this shop does have a scar that matches with the one that is reported as having been inflicted upon the beast. As you can see on the beast, that scar does not exist. And Oberys would have made sure to try and pick out the individual, whatever his face was. In
He
the
is
crowd.
there. The court recognizes this. Vorkstag, step forward. In the name of the law, to confirm that this is truth, we wish for you to reveal your shoulder. Objection, Your Honor. This is clearly calling an outside witness. And it's actually the head man who speaks. No, he has shown that this creature does not have the scar that it's supposedly supposed to have on its shoulder. If he has such a scar, then it is evidence, possibly. The circumstantial evidence leads to him possibly being there. We wish to see. And Vorkstag is... Uh,
Not happy?
not happy.
He can't hide it with magic either.
Okay. He is looking like panicking here as he gets up. Two guards, along with the defender, step forward towards him. And they escort him into the middle of the chamber. Oh my. Where the priestess will lift her hand. This man is bound in magic. And she is going to lift her hand, and she is going to speak a word. And almost immediately, the man goes rigid, unable to move before she says another word, and his skin falls off,
What?
revealing a bestial creature of muscle and sinew. Everyone may make a knowledge nature check.
Nature?
It is a knowledge nature check for this.
Oh, that's just my base knowledge.
Yeah, I actually have a bonus to this.
I'll just do my knowledge local because that has the same bonus.
Okay.
All of Kravist's knowledges have the same bonus, so
I don't have that knowledge. Do I not roll, or do I roll?
penalty, I
You-
should say.
You can roll. I'll let you.
Just base intelligence, then, I assume?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody but Kravist makes this roll, and you guys are able to identify the creature. This is a skin stealer. This is a fae creature. It is an evil fae that will murder and kill people. It can steal their skins, and it can take their forms.
Well then.
You said a fae.
Mm-hmm.
Would there be any point in rolling a knowledge planes just for general knowledge, or no?
It is knowledge nature for fair folk. That's what
Oh,
you rolled.
Ah, okay.
And he cannot move right now as the two guards immediately grab his shoulders and pin him down. And Judge Embreth bangs her gavel. Guards, go to the chime works and investigate for this. You two, lock him up immediately. Ensure it cannot escape. And they will nod and lift him up and begin to drag him away.
Didn't that guy have a partner?
Yeah, no, they grabbed his partner immediately.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, no, they're not fucking around with this.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly
Didn't we
appreciated.
find a face in that boat too? Or was that in the bag?
We
That actually
did,
makes a whole lot
and
of sense now.
Oberys was certain to bring that with.
How many? I need to see how many rolls are done real quick. All right, give me some. Hang on. Forest. Sorry, I'm seeing how many you guys can do real quick.
All of them.
Okay. I need four. I need 4 rolls from you. Sorry, 5 rolls from you, Olberis. Diplomacy rolls. First one at a +2 to your roll. Second one +5. Third one at a +10.
Hold on.
Fourth one at a +20.
Hold on. Okay.
Right?
First one +2. Second +5.
Mm-hmm.
Third is +10.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth.
Fourth is +20.
And
then the fifth at just a +2 again. Okay.
Kravista's going to make a prepared action to destroy that evil fae if it, like,
Oh, he's
starts to fight
already
or
been dragged
fight.
off to be
Oh,
locked up.
it has already been dragged off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If it was resisting, I was going to turn it to
Eat
haste.
it.
So, no, as you do this, every time that the persecution attempts to object or stop you, you're able to easily just bat aside, pointing out everything that you have discovered, what you have just seen in this very courtroom, before everyone's eyes, that you have found the actual beast that did this. That before you have just captured it. It bore the scar, and it was the large, twisted creature that they might have seen. And not just that, but this beast has no scar. There was no possibility it could have been there. And you can see the judges nodding slightly. And even, like, the man on the left, who looks like very, like, by the book, very strict, even he's, like, following it. Like, even if he doesn't like the beast, even if he thinks it's a monster, he is going by the evidence. He is being fair. And even he is going along with this so far. As the first day is called about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. and that this day is finished.
Woo!
And that
Did
they are
we
going
win?
to talk about what they have discovered. And that to prepare for trial at 10 a.m. tomorrow for the second day. Smash. As court is dismissed.
Wait. 10 a.m. for... Wait, that
Day
doesn't
2.
leave us much time to research.
It's 2
Nope.
p.m. right now, isn't it?
Yep.
That gives us plenty of time. We just need to ride
Oh,
off to the
okay.
next place. It's only going to take us an hour to get there.
Yeah, but we have raids. Can we prepare at all?
I thought
You
we
guys
already
can
had.
take as much or as little time as you guys would like.
Is there any way we can buy ghost touch stuff? Potions or
Nope.
weapons or anything?
What about ingredients to craft ghost touch?
The crafting would take too long. It would
Yeah,
take a couple
crafting
of
would take
days.
Or is there any dead bodies I'm allowed to have of beasts
No.
and stuff?
No.
Don't we
Can
already
I?
have some ghost touch weapons and stuff?
What about for undead? I've got swift alchemy.
Nope. You would not have enough time to make something like that.
Aww.
Undead files, stuff like that. Anything we can buy.
Make a D100 roll for me.
Well, last one was 99. Oh wait, hold on. Let me make this an actual D100 and not just 2D10s. $58.
Nope. There are no ghost touch items in this town.
Is
Oh,
there an
no.
elixir of spirit sight in the town?
D100 roll for me. Yes.
All right.
Would we know if those haunt siphons we had for the Splatterman and all that would be useful?
They would affect
any and all
supernatural
spirits.
creatures, yes.
Is that something we would actually be able to obtain in this town?
No.
It costs 1,000 gold, so Krivist will buy one. Because I only have enough gold. For
I'm just
one.
imagining this poor shopkeeper, absolutely terrified.
Um,
So you're saying we
So-
get a discount?
the elixir seems to be made of thick vapor rather than a liquid. Constantly emits soft whispers when uncorked.
Wait.
For 1 minute after drinking, the drinker gains the ability to see invisibility, and his weapons and armor are treated as if they had the ghost touch spell.
So I have a question.
I have an answer.
Are there any potions that will basically restore our stats if they get taken down?
Yes.
How much are
Krivist can
those?
handle that. Krivist has the ability to cast Restoration as part of his healing.
I'm just worried about when you get.
He can also
Okay,
restore his.
Okay.
Yeah, I can heal myself.
Yeah, no. Also, you could just go to any church and ask a cleric to do it, and they can cast it.
Okay.
What you would want is either a potion of lesser or restoration, or a scroll of restoration.
So Krivist is going to go ahead and buy that elixir and give the elixir to Gunny.
Ooh.
Aw.
Alrighty then.
Nice,
What
nice.
all do I have? We still
I
have
have
a
ghost-
wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Because I have
Instead of
I have a ghost
wand.
touch weapon, and I
So-
have hit points to tank it.
So how long does this potion last again?
1 minute.
Lasts for 1 minute, and you said the ghost touch applies to the armor as well, yes?
Armor and weapons, and you can see invisibility.
Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna do some shit.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a water closet somewhere around here.
A lot.
The question is, if other people have 1,000 gold available, you might be able to buy multiple copies of this elixir, or does the shopkeeper only have one?
Just one.
Okay. I think Gunny's the
Um,
best target for it.
On the way, I would like to observe and be able to actually get the ingredients for it with my alchemy skill. Would that be something we could do? So that in case we need to craft more in the future?
Yeah.
There you go, I've posted it into the Lords of Death chat.
Can I grab some scrolls of shield? How much are those? If he has them.
Those would be fairly common. Level 1 spell.
So that would be. Let's see how much. That's images.
Are there any alchemical cartridges here?
Yeah, you could get some.
It doesn't tell me how much scrolls cost.
It's like 75 for a level 1 spell, I think.
Oh, that's not much. Yeah, I'll buy 3. That I can cast shield on everyone who doesn't have ghost touch.
You have to look up the actual, it should be in the scrolls. It'll give you the level times the spell.
Oh, I need to actually look on the website.
Sorry, I'm also watering the flowers real quick. I don't know if it's actually going to rain or not, so I just want to be on the safe side and have all the flowers watered while you guys are prepping.
Alright, scrolls are...
They're not that expensive. They're really cheap.
25
Isn't
GP.
Here's another option for the party. There's also Incense of Corporeality. Makes a 40-foot by 40-foot area where everything becomes corporeal.
Platinum is 10 gold. So if I use 10 platinum, that'll get me 4 scrolls, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get 4 scrolls of shield. We are really preparing for this.
You guys can prepare as you wish.
I've got some.
It's just a
holy
matter
water
if you guys can
still.
find it. The issue is finding like specific magic items can be difficult sometimes, unless like you're in a really, really big city. And this city is big, but there's still a chance it doesn't have it if it's like a very particular item.
Yeah.
Gunny, is your main weapon magical?
Who, me? No.
Yes.
Oh, my blade is magical. I don't think my... I have that magical lance that the guy gave me, but it's like attuned to the evil guy.
My
Okay.
dagger is magical.
So
At least one of them is.
I think I left it in the party sheet. So I'm not using that. So the lance that I do have is not magical.
Okay then. In that case, yeah, there's the Elixir of Spirit Sight, which you've got, which basically provides you defense and offense, and then there's Incense of Corporeality, which will make everything corporeal in the area.
I'm basically focusing defense. I got spells to increase our constitution, and spells to increase our armor despite their touch.
Well, I think that's all Krivis can provide.
Does the ethereality thing, how does that work?
It's a bitter-smelling stick of incense in still air, permeates a 40 by 40 foot area to a height of 20 feet. Within that area, incorporeal creatures take on a measure of substance. They can no longer pass through objects, take full damage from all attacks. Incorporeal touch attacks in this area resolve as a normal melee attack.
Ah,
That sounds powerful.
that yeah. That paired with potion we should be good.
So I've actually got a question. Since I have to, or since my bow acts as a regular bonded weapon, does that make it magical by association, or is it still considered a regular weapon? I don't
I
think
think
that's
bonded weapons just count as masterwork, not magical.
How do I actually make that properly accounted for then?
Not a clue.
So
I'm trying to find any options I have for. I mean, I've got an ability to.
My headset died. Hang on, I'm resetting it.
I have an ability for canceling out their ghost ability for 1 turn.
that could be valuable.
That might just be all you need. You tend to one-shot things.
Yeah.
But after
Well,
I use that, then that's it.
that incense, by the way, lasts for an hour.
So we got something that makes them a bit more physical for an hour. I've got a potion that lasts a minute for me, which is 10 rounds in combat, where
I've got stuff.
I've got ghost touch, armor, and weapons.
I've
So that
got
helps
stuff to
me.
increase our armor.
Yeah, and we do have a defensive boost, which that does affect touch AC, right?
Yep. Shield affects
Okay.
touch AC. It's a force effect.
Gotcha.
Revist has a magic and a magic ghost touch weapon.
And even with that bonus to touch AC, we may also just not necessarily need it because you said that the smoke and whatnot makes them act as physical.
Yep.
Mhm.
So they
So
lose their
they
touch
may
AC in the smoke.
But the
What?
boost still goes on top of your other armor, so our AC would be even higher anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
So
way, you guys,
yeah.
this is what showed up in the courtroom.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. Good thing you didn't post that picture earlier, or Krivist would have been rolling
Yeah.
to splat it.
Don't just splat random things, Kravis.
But yes, but between the potion and the incense, we should be able to stop most problems when it comes to the incorporeal opponents. And if Olberus has a way to basically get one attack, that should be all we need if we're absolutely desperate. I wouldn't spend any more gold on it though, because between the incense and the potion, that's 2,400.
Alright, I think this is a good place to end off for today. You guys getting ready to head off to the next location? And
Don't we
let's
still
give
have an hour?
everyone a fun image to look forward to next week, shall we?
Don't we still have an hour? I want to splat things.
I have to go get Jim, and that's going to take at least half an hour.
Ah,
So let me share you guys this for next week.
Ooh, it's got eyes. It's like a beholder, but worse.
why do people keep playing the Chocobo Walk? That's my text tone, and I keep looking at my phone every time someone plays it.
That is
Now that you
adorable.
mention it. Is that like a cloak full of eyes?
You'll find out next week
Looks like something to be splattered.
on Lords of Death. Pathfinder.
That's the Wraiths.
I find it interesting that we had a court case today, and tomorrow the party's going to be dealing with a court case. For Starfinder, so...
Diplomacy rolls, go!
I don't have good diplomacy. Well, it's okay, but my diplomacy is more. I go invisible and Kravis smash.
Technically, you guys probably don't even need to go to any of these places, and you guys can just bullshit and say, no, the beast did not do it. And you guys could probably make the diplomacy rolls.
Yeah,
What
but
if
it's
I
more fun to go to them and almost die.
I know, I
Objection.
know.
Irrelevant.
You're like,
Oh, we
I
never
understand
used our
that.
objection!
No, you guys did.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
You guys can say thank you to Toshime for, you guys even being able to call Volkstag out in the courtroom.
Wait, we couldn't have done that normally?
Nope.
Why not?
Because normally he would immediately flee. The objection would stop him from doing that if he
Alright.
rolled low enough.
If he tried to flee, I was going to teleport after him.
Yeah, he can't really stop a teleporting dragon.
I mean,
Gunny
he's
gets onto
also
the
like
mount.
totally made of blood, so I don't think you would even have to go after him.
I can't manipulate people by their blood yet. I think that's 1 or 2 levels away. I can then
You
pick
can't
people up by
yet,
their...
but you can explode out of them multiple times.
Yeah, soon I'll be able to lift people up and move them with the force of their blood, so I can like...
You're gonna be a bloodbender from Avatar.
I am, yes.
Are we gonna level up?
Yes, you guys will level up.
Woo!
Yes.
Now?
Yep.
Lovely.
Alright, well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us this evening for Lords of Death Pathfinder. We'll be back next week with more. I will be back tomorrow with more streaming, though. Tomorrow, the World of Darkness campaign will not be happening because Kerr is going to a magic tournament. So
Wish me luck. It's a $1,000 tournament.
What kind of tournament?
Magic.
Modern.
Ooh. Good
but
luck,
This
my
year
dude.
Came out.
check out the website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, all those good things there on the website, as well as down in the description below. Thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. It is very much with your support that these streams are able to continue to happen for y'all. So thank you for that. Thank you for coming and hanging out and chatting with us. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm thinking I will put in a Minecraft stream before Retrograde Renegade Starfinder. So keep an eye on our Discord and Telegram and Twitter for the post of when I go live. But for now, I bid you all the most fondest adieu. I'll see you guys next week. Or tomorrow.
Thank you very much for coming, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for those biddies, Toshime.